Hello neighbor, this is Curt with eTrailer, and today we're going to take a look at the B&W Tow&Stow Ball Mount and how it interacts with our 2025 GMC Sierra 2500. Now if this is a ball mount that you've purchased and used, go ahead and leave your experiences in the comments below. We'd love to share those with our other neighbors to help them make the best decision for themselves. Now if you have been on the hunt for a good high quality adjustable ball mount for your GMC Sierra, you can hardly do worse than a B&W Tow&Stow. The adjustability and ease of use of these ball mounts is just fantastic. This particular one goes in our 2.5-inch hitch that comes stock on our GMC Sierra. It's also offered in other shank sizes if you have a different hitch. This one offers us an 8.5-inch drop or a 9-inch rise. There are also several options with different rises and drops in this hitch too. Now, we have a 2-ball version here. I have a 2-inch hitch ball here that's going to give us a tow capacity of 7,500 pounds, and a 2 5/16-inch ball that's going to give us a tow capacity of 18,000 pounds. And it's really easy to switch that ball without really removing anything on here other than this pin and clip. So if I remove this pin, all I got to do is flip the ball over, replace my pin and clip, and now I can tow with the 2 5/16-inch ball and get that higher tow capacity out of it. Changing the height of my ball mount is really simple too. That's just going to be operated by these 2 pins right here. So we'll remove the clips, we'll remove our pins, and now we're going to be able to move this up and down as needed. So again, really easy to adjust without actually removing the ball mount from the shank. Very simple to do, and because it's all attached in one piece, some of these adjustable ball mounts, you got to worry about keeping this up or it dropping and landing on your foot or whatever else it may smash. This is all one piece, so it's really easy to maneuver. The name Tow&Stow comes from the fact that we could stow the hitch balls back behind the shank and keep it out of our way, keep our shins safe and things like that. And in order to do that, the first thing we want to do is remove our pin from our ball here. And instead of turning it all the way over, we're just going to turn it horizontal, and we're going to use this second pinhole here to keep it in place. Once I do that, I'll remove the pins and clips from the height adjustment. Now I can bring it down, and as you can see, it won't drop to the ground. And I could bring it up behind so that it's out of my way. So anybody that's worked with a hitch before, I guarantee you at least once you've gone around behind your truck and banged your shin on the hitch because you forgot it was there. This at least minimizes that risk for you and keeps it nice and tight and tucked out of the way. We can also switch this around in the shank to give us a rise. I'm just going to pull my pin and clip out of the hitch receiver, remove my ball mount, and turn it over. And while I've got it out, I want to show you there are 2 different hitch pinholes here for adjustment, just depending on the hitch that you have or how close or far from the vehicle you want it to be. Once I've got it in position here, I'm able to use it to up to a 9-inch rise. Now it is important to note that while the shank itself doesn't really interfere with the tailgate coming down, if you have your hitch ball all the way in the top position like this, it will just barely interfere with your tailgate here. I'm not going to lower it all the way down onto it. But if the ball is lower down, the top of the shank doesn't actually interfere. So just bear that in mind if you want to get tailgate access. Now the thing about this particular truck is it is on a little bit of a lift. So in all likelihood, a truck this tall, you're probably not going to need it in the rise position, but it is something good to note. But all in all, I think this is an excellent choice for you if you want something that's going to be able to adjust to a lot of different trailers and a lot of different weights and loads. very easy to use, and being from B&W, you know it's going to be a really, really high quality piece. I'm Curt with eTrailer. Thanks for stopping by.